I
Thank
want
you.
to talk now with Democratic Congressman Ted Lieu about this. He joins us from Capitol Hill. Congressman, I know you are a lawyer. You have a long legal history. I also don't expect you're much of a Fox News viewer, yet I've seen you commenting quite actively about Sean Hannity here. Do you have legal questions for Sean Hannity about what was revealed yesterday?
Thank you, John, for your question. Let me first say congratulations on completing the Boston Marathon and raising money for the Boys and Girls Club. You look great. In terms of Sean Hannity, what struck me was that he failed to disclose that he had a special relationship with Michael Cohen. He was his friend. He got free legal advice from Michael Cohen. And viewers have a right to know, was Sean Hannity upset at these raids of Michael Cohen's office because he thought there was some legal issue? Or was he upset because Michael Cohen was his friend? And when Sean Hannity hides that fact from his viewers and doesn't let Fox News know about it, then that's a breach of journalistic ethics, no matter how you call it.
Okay, that's a journalistic issue, and I appreciate you being a fan of good journalism there, but there isn't anything legal there, correct?
That is correct. The reason that I'm interested in the Michael Cohen issue, last month, Congresswoman Kathleen Rice and I, were both former prosecutors, we wrote a letter to the FBI asking them to investigate Michael Cohen as well as the National Enquirer because both of them made large monetary payments to silence two women who had negative stories about affairs about Donald Trump during a presidential campaign. That was a violation of campaign finance laws, and I think that's one of the things that the FBI is looking at right now.
It seems as if maybe your letters were after the fact. It does seem as if the FBI in the Southern District may have been investigating Michael Cohen for at least other issues long before that. One more final question on Michael Cohen. What do you make of Judge Kimball Wood's decision to slow things down a little bit and create this review process for the evidence that was seized? Would you like to see it be reviewed by investigators right away, or are you okay with the more careful approach?
I support Judge Wood's decision, and ultimately what she did yesterday, she upheld the rule of law. She rejected Donald Trump's and his attorney's request to have these documents not reviewed by the prosecution. The judge rejected that. What she did say is she might appoint a special master to assist both the prosecution and the defense. But make no mistake, the prosecution is going to review all these documents, and it shows again that no one is above the law, not the president and not his attorney.
The defense will get to see them, though, and I imagine that is actually something they were keenly interested in as well, just to get a sense of exactly what the FBI has here, because I'm not sure that they were able to really fully ascertain what evidence was seized. If I can shift gears to James Comey, Frank Bruni, a friend of mine and a columnist for the New York Times, he assesses the James Comey situation as such. He goes, with the way that Comey has written his book, which charts every last tremor of his conscience and the staging of his appearance and promotion of it, he has embedded his own transformation from a crucial witness to a character in the serial drama of nonstop spectacle of Trump's life. That drama only serves Trump. The question is, and I'm sure you've been critical of Comey and also supportive of Comey over times as well. Do you think that the way that James Comey has written his book and gone about these interviews has helped or hurt his overall argument about the president's fitness?
That's a great question. Comey is a complicated figure, and while I disagree with his policy judgments regarding Hillary Clinton's emails and disclosing that investigation to the American public, I was able to interview him as part of the House Oversight Committee in 2016 when he came to Capitol Hill. I believe that he is a man of integrity. While I don't agree with what he has chosen to do, I don't have anything to doubt what he is saying about the president. And I believe his recollections are true, and I think that ultimately is helpful to the American people.
The recollections about the hand size and the hair color and maybe some of the salacious details, that included?
I would not have written a book that way, but I'm talking more about his recollections of the conversations about Michael Flynn and obstruction of justice. I have no reason to think that is not true.
Paul Ryan, Congressman Ted Lieu, thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for your comments about the Boston Marathon. You said I look great. That is, in fact, not true. Fact check, false.